Hello, 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 good people. Hello, good people. I am Dr. Hollie Kelly, and this is Dr. Kelly's perspective for Monday, the 17th of September. We are quickly drawing this, we're already past the midway point, drawing the month to a close. Hello, Dr. Stephanie and Ty and Donnie. Thank you for all who are joining me already. Listen, quick perspective this morning. It's entitled, Who Are You Talking To? Who are you talking to? And the reason I'm asking that question is sometimes too many of us do a whole lot of talking. We do a whole lot of building up our case and, getting all our ducks in line, building our allies. Hey, Baron Taylor, are you back from your cruise? Building up all our allies and everything. And the question becomes, are you talking to the right people? Whatever this is, this topic, this subject that has you at a level 10, I mean, you are up, you're up here at the hairline. And if you got a nice big old forehead like mine, I mean, it took a lot to get to that level 10. If that's where you are, I'm going to ask you, just as a thought, are you being the professional, the mature, the adult man or woman that chronology says you are by going to the right person? Or are you talking to people who are just going to flame the fuels? But you do it such in a nice way. I mean, it's got a smile on it. You come with the concern in your tone, and there's a facade of interest and wanting to help and just doing the right thing. Now, if you're doing the right thing and addressing the matter to the correct people in the correct manner and the timing is good, more power to you. You need to continue to do that. Some of that DNA needs to bleed over. Let me tell you what I'm finding from a whole lot of grown folks. We're not doing the right thing, but we cloak it in, I'm just wanting to help and I'm just asking because I heard so and so. How about you talk to the right people? Are you talking to the people who have the authority, who have the influence, who have the power to do anything? Or are you just creating mess? Are you being messy with it? Are you trying to round up a whole lot of folks to get in your amen corner so that when something blows up, you can sit back and say, I just thought it was I just needed to tell you because I didn't think you knew what was going on. And that is messy. If your motive is not pure, if your intent is not straight with integrity, I mean, who are you talking to? Are you talking to everyone or anyone who can do something about the situation? Are you talking to anyone who has influence to impact the situation and bring it to a resolve? You know what? It cost us this much. It costs nothing to build up and to pick up and to encourage each other or to encourage others. It costs you nothing. Perhaps a little ego, perhaps a little pride, to swallow it, to stuff it down, and do the right thing. When we see others, we could presume the best, and some of us are going straight for the jugular with, I know he ain't have no business doing that. And who told him that? Do you even know if they knew it was okay? Do you know if perhaps they really didn't know? If you don't know the culture of an organization very well, perhaps you can step on a mine, on a blast, on like an IED. You can just accidentally step into something that you did not recognize was going to blow up your day. If you came alongside them knowing, hey, Carol Cole and Pat and Erlene, and for those who are joining me on Periscope, good morning, good evening, wherever you are in the world. My question just becomes, can we at least before we shoot to level 10 and start talking to all the minions, the messy minions at that, you know who exactly you can go to that's going to take this thing from a level 2 to level 10. You know that already. And so my question becomes, and the challenge becomes, just to check your life. And listen, none of us are above this. If you think, oh, that's for messy people. Okay, I don't know who she's talking to today because I don't do that kind of stuff. And I'm mature and I am a grown woman and I take it to, okay, all of us are susceptible to falling into that hole. You let your issue, because all of us have pet peeves, let your issue pop up. You may not be as quick to go directly to the person involved. You may not be. And so the challenge today becomes to make sure we are putting ourselves in a position, make sure we are putting our character, lining up our character with who we say we want to be, with who we know we can be, line that character up with integrity and talk to the person who can do something about the situation. Not just those who are going to stoke the mess. Not just those who are going to be in your amen corner saying, I know you're right, girl. Yep, because I saw it last year too. I saw it. She was doing the same thing last year. She always does it. I'm telling you right now, if anyone brings me something about a third party, the very first question that comes out of my mouth always is, have you talked directly to the person? And if you can't stand with a flat-footed, oh yes, I already been to them, then I'm the wrong person. I'm the wrong one. Because if you have this much emotion and you got all the facts, you're bringing me a whole notebook full of stuff. And you have not been to the person directly, priorities are not in order. Okay. And depending on how strong your character is, how solid your professional reputation is, when they bring that stuff to you, if you go along with it, that's all they need, because then they can put your name in there. Lieutenant Colonel Baron Taylor, I talked to him and he agreed. Pat Brown, she was right there when I listened. She was right there listening to me and she agreed with everything I said. Dr. Kelly, she understands because I talked to her and she knows and she agrees with me. They will attach your name to it to give their argument, to give their mess some strength. I'm encouraging you on a couple of different levels. When people bring you stuff about third party, you need to check them right there at the gate. Have you talked to who you've been talking to? Have you talked to the person involved? And so that's my challenge. Check him so that your name don't get mixed up in mess. And then secondly, if you are inclined to be the one bringing the mess, back it up. Do your actions today lend themselves to the character that you are building and developing? Do your actions, do all this speech, does all this messiness lend itself to where you want to be? You're putting in for all these supervisory, managerial positions, and you got this character trait? Don't you know that stuff follows you? It doesn't show up on a resume, perhaps. It doesn't show up on a resume, but it's following you. Your professional reputation, in fact, precedes you. It doesn't follow, it precedes you. So that's my encouragement. It costs us nothing to slow down and encourage and build up someone. It costs us nothing to redirect someone. Encourage them to go direct. If you got the courage and the audacity to bring it to me, take that same courage, that same boldness, turn it around and go to the person directly involved. Or else it can become so messy so quickly. It can turn left and go downhill before you blink. And your name will be wrapped up into that. Your reputation will be drugged through that. So that is my challenge to you. That is my challenge. That is my admonition. Who are you talking to? Ask yourself. Answer that question. Demand truth from yourself. Until next time, have a marvelous Monday, and watch who you're talking to.